Find a piece of paper and sign in for me, please. That's the next one. That's all we take attendance, please. Both sides, the front and back. If one side filled up, do the other side for me, please. Everybody sign his paper here. Everybody sign. Okay. Everybody sign.
Hello, everybody. I don't know if you're on. Mr. Crowley with Lawton High. Some of our students, I'll let you see them.
Come on in. Let's go. Wait, let her sit. Be sure you sign in for me. One of those pieces of papers in front of you. Let's go to the table. Everybody sign in. Sign in, girl. Sign in.
Make sure y'all sign in.
Make sure you sign in. And pick y'all here for 225. Everybody sign in. Sign in. Sign in. Sign in. Go. Sign in real quick. Everybody sign in? All right. I'll get the start. After that, I'll give you 2 minutes to recover from there. Mine won't take long, about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, everybody sign in, right? Okay, next week is final week. We're going to try to have some for you guys next week, if possible, up in our room. Some of you I see all the time. Some of you I don't see all the time. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, okay, what I need right now is Mr. Jacoby is going to pick for me 1 sophomore, 1 freshman, 1 junior, and 1 senior. He gets the pick, not me.
All right.
Take me out 1 freshman.
Mr. King,
I need 1
senior.
freshman.
I need a freshman. Right there if you're a freshman.
Real quick.
I got him right there.
Come on, freshman.
I need
Right
a
here.
sophomore. If I can fit you, call you.
Real quick.
Junior. Come on.
Freshman right here. Sophomore
Sophomore.
right here.
I need a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Right here. Come on.
Junior. Look at junior.
Junior's right there.
Come on, junior.
That's not.
Okay, I need, are you freshman?
No, you see.
Senior. Not me, senior. Okay.
Senior, junior, freshman, sophomore.
Okay. Okay, real quick. This is called cone. What it is this. Everyone needs to have a chance to toss this cone. If they catch the cone, they stay up here. If they miss it, they sit out. But they do it for your class. Every class has a chance. Now, this is what actually the last one standing. If it's 2 of them, get a piece of that for your class. But if he misses the first time, no pressure. You got to sit down. Second person sit down. Next person sit down. If nobody gets it, then come out and get the pizza ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. We're going to do it twice because of time. All you got to do
First one's for a pizza. The first one's for a pizza party.
All you got to do is come like this and do that. That's it. If he gets it, get to the next person. If he does this, he lost. If he goes like this, he lost. Get that 1 try. Okay? It's for your class. This is for the freshman class. No pressure. Ready? Let's go. Oh! Right, freshman.
Yeah.
Y'all ready out the picture? Oh!
Sophomore's still in it.
No pressure.
Sophomore's still in it.
Oh, here we go. Senior. Go over. No pressure. It's very simple. If he gets it, then go again. If he gets it, wait. Your class gets it? No. All you gotta do, he'll tell you now. All you gotta do is just take your time. 1, 2,
hold on, you're not, real quick. Let me get freshman up, real quick.
Freshman.
Freshman. Come on up here.
Come on, fresh.
I just need one. No, you already did it. I need one freshman that did it. Come on, hurry up. Sophomore. I need a sophomore.
Sophomore.
If you're a sophomore, come on up here real quick. I need a junior. If you're a junior, hurry up, get up here. I need a senior. If you're a senior, come on
There
up.
you go. There you go, young.
You're
Come on, young.
a junior, right? Get over there.
Junior.
Where's my? Where's over you? I need a sophomore. Sophomore, come on, man. All right. Let me see your cup real
Got you,
quick.
sir.
But this is what we have.
Uh-oh.
Listen up. This is what we got.
So we got it.
All right. So we're gonna do the same concept game. The same concept game. The thing is now you can actually get a prize. It's $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. Whoever class wins gets to get $10 of Chick-fil-A gift card after class. Everybody understand?
Got that.
These are your representatives. And we're gonna start with the seat.
If you get it the first time, you win.
You get it the first time.
You win.
And listen about this. Hey, come out. All it requires you to do is get it.
That's it.
And you'll get some cards.
That's it.
And your class will get cards. But all it requires you to do is get it. There's no pressure.
I know.
There's no one on this one. Let's go.
Come on, young. Come on, young. You can do it.
So you.
Ah!
All right, let's do it. Come on. Hey! That's a sophomore, right?
Sophomore class.
Come on, Jordan.
Let's go. No.
Got me in the cup. Oh, good
All
try.
right, so we talk sophomore. Hey, after class, sophomores come see me. All right? Real quick, let me get your attention. If you get my clap once. If you hear my voice, clap once. Let me get one big clap on three. 1, 2, 3. One big clap on three. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me get your attention real quick. So today we're going to be talking about financial literacy. As y'all can see, there is a camera here. What I'm doing now is I'm streaming our workshops because what we're noticing is that there's a lot of kids that may be traditional one day and then transition to go online virtually. So what we're going to do with our workshops and a lot of different things we meet in person, we're going to go ahead and just record it and allow it to be shown on YouTube and also Facebook so that people can tune in or they can go back and watch our workshops so no kid that's in Open Doors or in Long High is left behind in the aspects of being able to still provide those services, all right? So today we're just going to be talking about financial literacy. Does anybody know what that means? Can anybody raise their hand? If you know what it means, raise your hand. If you know what that means, financial literacy. All right, what does it mean?
It's like your knowledge of,
Say it again.
it's your knowledge of finances.
Your knowledge of finances, all right? Does anybody believe that you actually have to have some type of knowledge of finances in high school? Okay, good. Does anybody in here have savings? Raise your hand if you have savings. All right, good. Put your hands down. Is this something that maybe your parents may have started for you, or something that you may have started for yourself? You got a piggy bank. That's good. What you have. So, hey, financial literacy. I'm gonna be really quick with y'all because we don't have a lot of time. It is just talking about saving money, learning how credit works. Anybody heard of what credit means? And having a good credit score, and how those credit scores can be determined on what you're able to get and what you're eligible to get. Funny story, when I graduated high school, I had a Camaro, 1996 stick shift Camaro. All right, nice, really nice. Broke down, it was horrible when I went to college. Wouldn't even make it halfway down the street. So I got to college. My first year, I had no car. I had no car whatsoever. My mom eventually went and got her a new car, gave me her old car, and it was a Grand Am. It was roughly around 2000 Grand Am. And that time it was still nice. It was roughly around, I think, 11, 12 years old. But I was putting a lot of miles on it because I had to drive back and forth to school, you know, and come and visit my family and things within that school. After I graduated college, my car was about almost 15 to 20 years old. So what happened was, graduated college, and I started my first job, and I was working for Long Public Schools. I was just out of college. I went to my job interview, crushed it. They gave me the job, offered me the job. I went in to see where I was going to work at. I got back in my car and I started driving down the street. My car broke down. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to pay any more money to get this car fixed. I'm going to get it towed and I'm not going to deal with it. My mom stayed across the street from Nissan. I walked across the street to Nissan and I said, I want a car. The guy said, what's your credit score? And I knew at the time, I remember vividly, doing some things with my credit in the asterisks. I think I was making some payments for like renting certain things for college. This is what my credit score. I didn't know exactly what my credit score was, but I knew my payments was on time. So I said, I think I have a good credit score. So I walked in, we looked up my credit score, and he said, Mr. Crowley, you can get any car you want on the lot. Once I left that lot, I was able to get a fairly new car off of my credit score. And I was just coming out of college. That's not really, a lot of people you don't hear that a lot. A lot of times you got to save up for it. A lot of times you got to be, a little bit more financially stable in that aspect. My car payments aren't that much. I say that to tell y'all this, that your credit score, when you get older, you become 18, 19, 20, and you start actually living and having to work and things within that sort. I am not talking to myself. I know I'm not. Excuse me. Stop talking. So at the end of the day, I tell y'all that story in general just to let y'all know that when you get older, get in the mindset of starting to build your credit. Because where you don't want to be, you don't want to exactly like have an opportunity to get a car or to go purchase a house or go get some certain things that you really need within your life. And these are maybe, 5-6 years down the road, guys, ladies and gentlemen. But I promise you, if you have that mindset now, you turn 18 and 19, but when you get to a point of being able to buy some things that you really want, you'll have good credit in order to actually do that. How can you build good credit? Number one thing about how to build good credit when you're a younger age, when you get to college, you can build good credit by if you get loans. If you get college loans, a lot of people say, I'm not going to get it, but you may. And if you do get loans, or for school, for college, a lot of times, the best thing is they give you a grace period. That grace period is roughly around 2 to 3 years of you not having to pay your student loans back. But say I want to get on it. I got a good job. I'm going to pay as much as I can to make sure that I can start, building my credit. That's a great way to start building your credit. Say if you're in college at this moment, you graduate high school, you go into college, you got some student loans, you're like, you know what? I want to start paying on it now. That reports to the credit bureau, and that will allow you to build your credit in that aspect. All right? Let's talk about real quick on some ways to pay for college. Can anybody tell me some ways to pay for college? Anybody? What's the way to pay for college? What do you got? Scholarships. That's a good one. What do you got? Military. That's good. What do you got? I hear you. Oklahoma Promise. That's good. What else? Any others? Get a job. You can pay for it as you go. Yeah, someone said scholarships. Another way, and listen, this may be hand in hand with scholarships, is extracurricular activities. And let's not just talk about sports. What do you mean by that? If you're a video game person, how many of you like playing video games? How many of you actually want to get a degree in videography or playing video games? All right, I see some fans up. Put your hands down real quick. You know the Cameron gives out scholarships for their e-program, which is considered a sport, an extracurricular activity. Those are different ways that you can actually get some extra cash in your pocket. How many of y'all play the band? How many of y'all in the band? All right, good. Those are extracurricular activities that can get you some scholarship money or some money advancements that helps towards your college pay, your college tuition, and things of that sort, and how much expenses may cost. So those are great things. I got a guy that he mentioned the military. The military is another great example of being able to take care of your college expenses, right? As long as you're going in to go to college and things within that sort. Our program, we encourage you to go out of high school directly into college. If you waste time, if you wait, a lot of times what happens is, you start forgetting things, life start happening, other responsibilities start happening, and you don't have the time necessary to actually be successful in those particular fields. What are some other investments on paying for college? Someone said, having a job. What else? What are some other investments? You got scholarships. You said Oklahoma Promise, another thing, extracurricular activity. Are there any other ways to pay for college? Is there any other ways to pay for college?
Financial.
You got financial aid. Financial aid is really important. Why is financial aid really important? Because financial aid has Pell Grants and different types of money aside that allows to pay for any things that you need to help you out if you're approved for it. It's always important, and I tell people, regardless of what your financial stability is within your family, maybe your family doesn't need financial aid, and I understand that. Maybe you have an endowment or you have savings already put up for you to go to college, and you may not need some financial aid. I understand that, but still fill it out. When you get to that age, make sure that you do those particular things and you don't weigh out every option that is in front of you because you don't want to put your family in a financial bind or yourself in a financial bind to have to pay some of that money's back. All right? Can anybody tell me on some ways, and we're talking real quick, can anybody tell me on some ways of how to save money? Can anybody tell me how to save money? Where's some ways you can save money? What you got? Bank account. All right, good. What else? All right, good. Putting a certain amount within your savings, or putting some if you work. Anybody else? Is there any other ways that you can save that you already start saving money? Has anybody thought about, does anybody get an allowance? No one gets an allowance? Are you serious? You get an allowance? How many of y'all got jobs? Raise your hand. All right, good. Put your hands down. So when you get a job and say your check is, I don't know how much your check is, say your check's $300. You get that $300, how much money you gonna put aside? $100. Okay, what else? Somebody say $50. Somebody said $25. Somebody said $5. Just know if you have a savings plan in place, it's going to help you out in the long run so that you can use some of that money for like Christmas expenses, or use that money when you get to college. You can buy for your books and things within that sort that can help you out in those difficult times or in those times when you become a student. Does anybody have any questions before we leave about financial literacy before we exit? All right. If you are a sophomore, make sure you see me. Also, don't forget our talent show tonight. If you're a sophomore, come see me so you can get a card. Form of 9. Make sure you sign in. You will be counted absent if you were here and didn't sign in. Today, the talent show starts at 6. Everything else starts at 4 o'clock. Okay. Huh? So we are a high school.
Oh, okay. So I got accepted is still down, so I've been like going. Does that mean I still come here?
No, actually, we're up and down.
Okay.
Not party. Do not go out.
Okay.
All right, if y'all have any questions, make sure that you let me know. You can email me at jcrowley at cameron.edu, or you can call us at 580-581-5581. You also have Mr. Hoskins is here too, and you can email him or call him as well. If you have any questions about financial literacy, it's important for y'all students to get connected and be connected, and always have your finances on point. So again, y'all have a great day, and can't wait to see y'all when I do.
That was so good. See, till I can help do this stuff. I wouldn't want to.